Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, I will be covering Chapter 1, the Indian Constitution of Class 8th Social Science book called Social and Political Life 3. The book looks like this, and I will be covering the first chapter of this book. The entire chapter revolves around two basic questions. Number one, why do we need constitution? And number two, what are the features of the constitution? In this video, I have covered the first part, that is why we need constitution. So before understanding why we need constitution, I will try to explain you what do you mean by constitution, and I have identified a story through which I am trying to explain you what do you mean by constitution. So let us consider that you are playing the chess game. So before you play the chess game, you have to understand its rules. You have to go by the rule books. The rule book tells you that the king can move only one step in all direction. It will tell you that the knight can move in L-shaped direction, that is 2.5 steps. It will tell you that a bishop can move any steps diagonally. So once you know all these rules, you can play smoothly. Similarly, for a country to function smoothly, we require certain rules and laws, and all these rules and laws are contained in a document which we call the Constitution. So let us understand the definition. Constitution is a document containing basic rules that the citizens and governments have to follow. It is supreme law of country. We call it the supreme law of country because all other laws derive their authority from this constitution, and if any case they are in violation of the spirit of the constitution, they will be null and void. So now that you have understood what is constitution, that it is a document containing basic rules that the citizens, that you, me and every person in your family and the government, those sitting in the parliament, have to follow, and it is the supreme law of country. Once you have understood what do you mean by constitution, let us go back to the basic question, that why do we need constitution? Can't we live without constitution? Can't a country function without a constitution? There are countries which do not have a constitution. But in this video, I will be covering that why we need constitution. And the first reason is that we need a constitution because it represents ideals and shared beliefs of society. I will repeat again, it represents ideals. By ideals, we mean goals of society. Every society has a goal, like an individual has goals. Like you might have the goal of coming first in the class. You might have the goal of becoming the best cricketer in the country. Similarly, a society cherishes and aspires some values. Our Indian society aspires the values of equality, ideal of equality. We aspire the ideal of fraternity. We want that India should be a secular country. These all are terms which you will gradually come across in your book. Secularism is the second chapter of your book, which we will come across later. But basically, you have to understand that by this I mean that the constitution represents all these values that our society together holds and respects and wants for themselves. So that is why we need a constitution, because it shows all these values. And in our Indian constitution, these values are contained in the preamble, which is the first page of our constitution. Secondly, we need a constitution because it's defining the nature of country's political system. Whether a country will be a monarchy, like we had in Nepal before 1990, whether a country will be a parliamentary democracy, like we have in India at present, or whether a country will be under a dictator, like the North Korean country. The constitution of North Korea validates the power of Kim Jong-un. So the kind of political system that a country will have is defined by the constitution. In India, we have multi-party political system. We have Congress, we have BJP, we have Aam Aadmi Party. All these are allowed to contest elections. Why? Because our constitution gives them the right to contest elections, to form political parties. So it is very crucial for the establishment of political system in any country. So this is the first part of the video. I will be coming up with the second part and I will cover this topic completely. Thank you.